So earlier this month, I was at the Miami art fairs, and I saw a lot of artwork that I really liked. And I saw some artwork that it was so-so on, and that's fine. Saw a lot of great people again, of course. But there was also kind of a dark side to it, and I thought that this might be worth talking about. I found myself kind of, how do I say this? Kind of hating on other artists that I didn't really feel like I should be doing that to. And it struck me that we need to talk about this, because I don't think I'm the only one who does it. All right, so let's hop into this. Now, right off the bat, I'm not looking to live in like this Pollyanna world where everyone gets together and they sing Kumbaya at the end of the day and stuff like that. I don't. At the same time, I really understand that you have to have a critical eye when you're looking at your own work and you're judging the work of others. Those go without saying. If you're going to look for things that are good, you've got to keep the critical eye. But the thing that you don't have to be real critical about, and maybe we find ourselves being critical about, is liking or disliking other artists, primarily artists who we don't have like any kind of real social aspect with. I'm thinking about artists like Richard Prince, Maria Abramovic, Jeff Koons, Damien Hirst, artists that we never see, we don't even know, but we kind of intrinsically just don't like them. And I'll admit, I'm as guilty about this on certain artists as anyone else might be. So understand that I'm not doing this from like an ivory tower where I'm looking down at everybody. I'm just as guilty as anyone else here. But the thing that kind of struck me was that maybe we're giving them too much of our energy. And that's really what this kind of comes down today. Let's think about this for a second. We don't like these people's work, or we think this work is kind of oversaturated or overblown or overhyped. That's all completely legitimate. But what if we're giving them too much headspace? Like, do we think about them at all? Like when we're not making work or we're not seeing their work? Are they in our head somehow? And if they are, well, let's get them out of our head, because that's just way too much energy, way too much time we're giving to people who, A, have no effect on our lives. So understand that, and understand that as an artist, everything you have is about like keeping your headspace where you're controlling it, right? Keeping your energy where you control it, so you get to choose where it goes. Do you think any of these artists think about you and I before they make their work? I don't think they do. I know I wouldn't. So why are we thinking about them as we're making work? Doesn't make any sense. Anyhow, that's it. Let's not be those kind of people. Let's look at the work, either like or not like the work for what it is, and move on. And this doesn't mean like if you're at a gallery or something, you're just not like excited by the work, that it's not okay just to not be excited by the work. Of course you can not be excited by work and kind of move on. Let's be completely honest about that. But what I'm talking about specifically is the fact that we're giving certain people too much of our time in our head, too much energy that we think about them. Let's not do this. Let's spend that energy on ourselves, and let's go make great work. Hey, thanks again for watching this far. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you can. This is right before Christmas, so this is probably the last video of the year. I'd love to say I'm going to get one out between Christmas and New Year's. It's 50-50. I really don't know if that's going to happen. But either way, thanks again, and thanks for your time. I'll see you next one.